Okay, let's go.
What up, Heat fans? It's your boy, Robbie Joe Radio Show, coming at you with Heat news you can use. So let me ask you, should they, would they, or could they bring back LeBron James to the Miami Heat? Today we're going to discuss the rumors that the Miami Heat may be thinking about bringing LeBron back, and LeBron may be interested in a reunion with the Miami Heat. You guys tell me what you think. So recently there's been some reports that LeBron isn't, completely happy with the Lakers, feels that the Lakers are starting to lean towards more Luka, building the team around Luka as opposed to him. Actually, not resigning, not extending his contract is pointing to end of the road for LeBron. And that's natural, You got a Luka. You wanna hand them the keys, It's time for LeBron to move on. I think he'll be 40 next year, so it's time for LeBron to pass the keys. But that brings us to the Miami Heat, and should they, would they, could they possibly bring back a LeBron James? So should they bring LeBron James back? LeBron's a great player. There's no denying that. Hall of Famer, one of the best of all time. Took us to the finals 4 times, got us 2 championships. So should they? I'm gonna say yeah, depending on what it would cost to trade for him. So I'm gonna say yeah. I was, of course, I'm a Heat lifer, so I was hurt when he left, and I was one of them people who was hating on him. But bygones be bygones. I think a team of Tyler Hero, Bam, LeBron, Khalil, probably had to give up Wiggins, Powell. I think that team could possibly win a championship. And if it doesn't win a championship, just having LeBron around the young guys, showing them his competitiveness, showing them his work ethic, showing them his diet, just him as a mentor to the young guys will be amazing. It makes me think of when Michael Jordan was playing for the Washington Wizards. I know a lot of people think about the Kwame Brown days and how he was a negative on Kwame Brown, but they don't think about the Rip Hamilton days. He was a really, really big positive influence on Rip, because Rip saw how he worked, Rip saw how he moved without the ball, and Rip incorporated a lot of that into his own game. He was a young player at the time. So that was a big, big win for Washington at the time, and I think LeBron James could do something similar for the Miami Heat. So should they? Absolutely, they definitely should. Would they? I don't know. I don't know if the bridges have been, mended. I'm not sure, because they when it ended, it didn't really end the greatest. A lot of times when the Heat ends something with great players, it doesn't always end the greatest. Shaq didn't end the greatest, but we got a lot of respect for Shaq. Dwayne ended great, but he left. So it didn't end the greatest. I don't believe all the foolishness that's out there in the media about cookies and whatnot and all of that. And I know Pat's a big boy. I know Pat would easily, make amends. I don't know about LeBron, but I think Pat would definitely make amends, because Pat's about winning. And at the end of the day, any decisions they made, it was business. It was business. So would they? I'm not sure if they would. It might be some hurt feelings still. But I definitely think they should. Now, could they? This part, I don't know. I saw one report out there. It was actually, I know the Heat's not going to do this, not even for LeBron. It was Wiggins, I think Rozier, and Rozier's under investigation. I know the Lakers don't want him. Wiggins, Rozier, Khalil Ware, and I think a first-round pick or something like that. So I don't see them doing that. I saw another report that said it would just be Wiggins and Rozier, just money, just matching the money. I think they'd be more apt to do something like that. you only lose one piece, and you know LeBron becomes your de facto point guard, so you don't really need a ball handler at that point. You got between Davion, LeBron, and Tyler Hero sparingly. You have a good, you know, case. So could they do it? I don't know. It depends on what the Lakers ask for them. Like realistically, they don't want to give up Khalil for Kevin Durant, so I don't see them giving up. Khalil for LeBron either. Just he's 40. Like he got 1 year left on his contract. They said they're going with the youth, so I believe them. So I don't see them doing that either. What do you guys think? I think it'd be excellent. Like I said, I think a lineup of LeBron, Tyler Hero, Bam, Khalil, Powell. Then you got Jokic coming off the bench, Jaquez coming off the bench. I think that KJ he would benefit seeing how LeBron works. I think it would be great. I think overall it'd be great. I think we'd have a phenomenal season. I don't know what would happen after that season, but I think we would have a phenomenal season. We would be in contention. Not sure if we will win or not, but we would definitely be in the hunt. The city would be wow. I'm from Miami. I live in Miami. Cocky Heat fan when LeBron was here. The city would be crazy. Trust me, it would. You wouldn't be able to get in that game if LeBron came back. We love him. You see, he left us, he hurt us, but at the end of the day, I think all the fans would forget, and we would be so excited. So we'll see what happens. I think it's a pipe dream. Do I think it's going to happen? Absolutely not. Would I like it to happen? Absolutely, for the right price. But do I think it's going to happen? Nah. I think it's just speculation, just some people to talk about. So I don't think it's going to happen at all. But if it were to happen, I'll be more than happy with it. You guys tell me what you think. I appreciate you all. Continue to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And just thank you so much for continuing to support me. Been under the weather. Still trying to get these out to you. I know I've been a little slow. I apologize for that. But once again, I appreciate you so much.